Well, we had a bit of rain last night, and we had some horrific winds that came through. It was kind of like a microburst. There were 50 to 60, maybe even 70-mile-an-hour winds that just exploded. And one of the trees that got hammered the most is this valley oak up here, or this species. We have a lot of valley oaks in our area, and when I looked around, there was just tons of small branches, small leaf tips from the valley oaks. And as I drove around, I noticed that most of the damage was from this one species, but not so on the live oaks and not so on so many of the other trees. And I started thinking about it, and I thought, well, why the valley oaks and why not these other trees? And it's all due to the timing of the new growth. About 3 weeks ago, this tree was bare. It didn't have any green on it whatsoever. So it's the elongation of that brand new growth that comes out quickly that is so tender and so fragile. It hasn't had a chance to harden off yet. So kind of an interesting observation here. Not to mention the weight that these new leaves would hold from all the water. The water just filled up. This is actually, fairly heavy, so it just snapped off everywhere you look. All these little branches, these branch tips, they just snapped off, and the ground is just littered with them. Yeah, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. There's another valley oak, same property. And as you can see, there's lots of little branch tips. Nothing huge, but lots and lots of little tips. There's a lot of tree species that shed their tips in big windstorms. Redwoods will do that. The Douglas fir will do that. Oh, there's a big limb. That came off. Well, not huge, but... Let's see this one. Yep, see there's no decay. It was just too heavy. There's a funny bend to it right here. These are magnificent trees, and I truly enjoy climbing these things. But I can honestly say that I've never experienced a rapid shedding of branches such as this because of the timing of this windstorm. I think 2 weeks ago, if we would have had the same windstorm, we wouldn't have seen this. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now, maybe some of this stuff would have hardened up. Maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. A lot of maybes here. After all this time in this business, I'm still second guessing these things.